Luke, do police have any leads?
Meredith, Charlottesville police say the Red Cross building on Rose Hill Drive was broken into early this morning. Authorities say the suspects made away with 2 computers, keyboards, and monitors. Now, police say those computers were installed inside the Red Cross building only a few days ago. Suspects broke into the same building 1 month ago through a window. Police would not confirm whether the break-ins were related.
Sometime in the early morning hours on Saturday morning between 1 o'clock in the morning and 3:30, American Red Cross was broken into again. $6,000 worth of computer equipment was taken from the building. Investigation is still pending at this time.
Charlottesville police are still looking for suspects for all 3 break-ins. If you have any information, please call Crime Stoppers at 804-977-4000.
Okay, thank you, Luke Ducey. An Earlysville family lost their home after an early morning fire. The 2-alarm blaze was called in shortly after 1 a.m. this morning at 5906 Advance Mills Road in Albemarle County. No one was injured in the blaze, but firefighters say the home is a total loss. The cause of the blaze is unknown and still under investigation. 5 fire and rescue squads responded to the call. Waynesboro police say a month-long effort to curb drunk driving paid dividends for the city. Special patrols paid special attention to the problem of drunk driving from December to January. Officers made 24 DUI arrests during the campaign.
Averaging out, it's a little less than one motorist per evening. It's a very good stat. We're very happy with that. It shows people who drive through Waynesboro that we are going to be on the streets making DUI arrests, and we have a zero tolerance for people who drive under the influence of alcohol.
During the month, Waynesboro police patrols made 115 stops, issued 81 warnings, and handed out 31 citations for other traffic violations. When prices at the pump soar, profits for many small trucking companies plummet. Keenan Howell tells us how escalating fuel prices have the trucking industry fighting to stay afloat.
Years, Roy Brandom has worked as a trucker. He's never seen so much uneasiness in the trucking industry. The source of the worry is the unusually high price of a truck's lifeblood, fuel.
On the CB, that's all you hear up and down the road, just saying, how high the fuel prices are, and it is ridiculous.
The American Trucking Association reports the average price of diesel fuel was 96 cents per gallon 1 year ago. Today, the average price is $1.42 per gallon. Perhaps hit hardest are those who own one truck and are contracted by companies to ship their products.
I'm spending like $1,000 a week, in fuel just alone, and that's just taken away from a lot of my profit.
And some truckers are saying if the price of fuel doesn't drop, the country's consumers might have to pick up the tab.
I think you can expect most of the whole market to have a 5 to 6 to 7% increase in freight rates across the board in our industry.
But many independent truck owners can't consider the future impact of this crisis when the present is filled with so much uncertainty.
For the north, it's like $2.45 a gallon or something like that, No way I can pay that kind of money and still survive.
In Albemarle County, Keenan Howell, Dateline 29 News.
Now, the American Trucking Association says it's urging U.S. Attorney General Janet Reno to launch an investigation into any illegal diesel price profiteering. 2 founders of the internet retailer Value America have resigned from the company's board of directors. The Daily Progress reports that Craig Wynn and Rex Scatina announced the move on Thursday. Wynn had been the Albemarle County-based company's president and chief executive officer until last year. Scatina stepped down as the company's president last March. The 2 men own about half of the company's stock. The recent rise in the federal interest rates have many area residents and businesses owners concerned. The Fed announced the 1/4% rate hike earlier this week. The move increases borrowing costs for banks, and analysts say could soon trickle down to everyday costs.
I think it makes us think, before we make that large purchase, before we buy that new car or new home, well, interest rates are going up. Maybe I won't do it now and I'll wait until interest rates are a little lower. And I think that multiplied by millions and millions of people is what actually slows the economy down.
This latest rate increase is designed to slow down what is being called a supercharged economy. If you use pesticides on your garden or farm, you may be unsure how to get rid of the leftovers. If you hang on to them until September, the state's Department of Agriculture will collect them for you for free. The department will safely dispose of unwanted or banned pesticides from 34 Virginia localities. Now, if you'd like to schedule a pickup or to find out if you qualify, call your local cooperative extension or the Office of Pesticide Services. That number is 804-786-4845, and if you missed it, just give us a call here at the station. Flu season may be drawing to a close. The Center for Disease Control say they're now recording fewer new cases of the flu. And this season doesn't appear to be any worse than those in years past. Many health officials also credit an accurate vaccine with preventing people from getting sick.
Over 99% of the cases that have been typed by the CDC have been influenza A, and the particular type within the A has been the A. Sydney-like, and that's what's in the vaccine. And all the B's that have been typed out have also been what's in the vaccine. So we have a very good match this year between the vaccine and the flu type.
Health officials also add there are still not enough people getting the vaccine each year. Coming up, a North Carolina woman who suffered from amnesia is reunited with her family. And later in sports, Pete Gillen and the Cavaliers need a big road win, but can they get one against the third-ranked Dukies? Gary will have highlights, and John's in the Weather Center now with a preview of the forecast.
Folks, after all the mayhem of the last couple of weekends, quiet weather returns for us for the first Saturday in February. Up ahead, we'll have the full details on your forecast. Stay with us.
Everywhere I go in America, everywhere I've gone on this fantastic journey so far, people walk up to me with pictures of their children and say, "Governor, I want my child to look at the White House and to be proud of what he or she sees." I believe it's important for America to have confidence in their leadership. I think it's really important for moms and dads to be able to point to the White House and say, that person has brought honor and dignity to the office.
It may look like a credit card, but it's actually a checkbook and credit card all rolled into one. The Guarantee Bank Visa Check Card, accepted at over 15 million locations worldwide, wherever you see a Cirrus, Visa, or Honor logo. Find out more at GuaranteeBankVA.com or any Guarantee Bank location. Buy gas, groceries, transfer funds, get cash, or go for a night on the town. There's no monthly bill, just one detailed monthly statement. Apply for the new Guarantee Bank Visa Check Card, and you're on your way to freedom.
Are the comics here yet?
Nope, just the front page. And leisure. Thanks.
Remind you of the way you get phone service?
Sports is here.
Getting everything from different places? Well, now you don't have to. With Sprint Solutions, you can get local service, our best calling features, plus 100 minutes of any distance, anytime calling. All for one flat price, just $33.95 a month. Call 1-8771-SOLUTION and get it all from one place with Sprint Solutions.
Do you wish your skin looked young and healthy again? Ever wondered what to do about that unwanted hair? Come to the Charlottesville Skin and Laser Center and experience our state-of-the-art technology. Microdermabrasion can treat sun-damaged skin, fine lines, clogged pores, and pigmentation problems. Unwanted hair can be safely and effectively removed with the use of our laser. We also offer medical-grade skincare products designed for skin rejuvenation. Call for a free consultation to discuss treatments that are designed especially for you. The Charlottesville Skin and Laser Center.
Sawadee-ka. Welcome to Thai. Enjoy authentic Thai cuisine made from only the very freshest ingredients. Savor the aroma and exceptional flavor of traditional Thai recipes. Relax and enjoy the warm ambiance of our family restaurant. We serve buffet luncheon and dinner from 5 p.m. Thai is located just north of Albemarle Square, directly behind Pier 1. Call 964-1212.
Tonight, an NBC event. The Pretender and Profiler join forces on one incredible case.
There's a killer out there, and I need your help to get him.
Two great minds working as one.
I look forward to that.
Working closer than expected. Then, the series premiere of The Others. They see to the other side with an incredible power to help.
It was a visit, not a dream.
The Others. Following The Pretender and Profiler starts 8/7 Central, NBC tonight.
Well, it certainly felt warmer today, but there was a little breeze out there that gave me the chill, so it really wasn't all that warm.
Yeah, wind's actually starting to diminish now, but it looks like we have another front that's going to come through dry, that is, a dry front tonight. So it's going to pick winds back up once again for the overnight. But a nice day, huh?
Yeah, as long as it's dry.
With all that weather we had the last couple of weekends, we've been running around here with our heads cut off like chickens,
Yeah.
you know. But right now, it's been a calm day here in the Weather Center, and we'll talk about what's happening right now outside. As of the 6 o'clock hour, we have 42 degrees. Skies are fair now. And again, winds sort of diminished a little bit as we've gone towards evening now. Variable at 6 here in town. Barometer rising 30.13 and 38% humidity. As far as the valley right now, 41 the current number. Skies are fair there as well. Winds out of the west at 7, a steady barometer, and 37% humidity. As far as the almanac today, folks, we are right on average for this time of the year. 44 was the daytime high here in Charlottesville, 30 the overnight low. Here's the records for the day, some 72 degrees in 1991. Must have been a nice day, huh? As far as the how temperatures shaped up for us across the area, Valley Airport saw 43 degrees, lots of 44s on the map. Charlottesville, Standardsville, Crozet, Troy, and Scottsville all reporting 44 degrees. A cool spot in Wintergreen up on the slopes at 32. So not a bad day, very seasonable day. Looks like another one up ahead for us to finish out the weekend. We'll take a look at the radar right now, and things pretty active on the west coast of the country. We have a couple of low pressure systems that will move in over the next couple of days, bringing some wind, rain, and some high elevation snows. But closer to home, folks, the whole eastern half of the country pretty quiet under the control of high pressure. Should be a pretty nice weekend for us across the board. As far as the current surface map, here's the high pressure that we're talking about, and that's what's helped to bring in sort of the westerly winds that we saw today. And as they come up over the mountains, they help to warm things up a little bit. So temperatures not too bad, as we just saw on the Weather Watchers map. But this is going to be our next weather maker, if you will. It's going to be a dry front that will pull through in the overnight hours towards tomorrow morning, and that'll bring a few high clouds for us across the area into tomorrow morning, and we should clear out once again into the afternoon. But pretty calm conditions. We'll take a look, though, what we can expect behind that cold front. You can actually see it make its way here with this snow ice, this all being snow, and of course with winds out of the west-northwest that sort of picks up those that moisture up over the Great Lakes and produces a little bit of lake effect snow. But for us, it should be a quiet night, a quiet weekend, in fact. And what we'll do is we'll take a look at the forecast. High pressure will remain in control for us. The surface cold front well off the coast now, so we should be in the clear for the day tomorrow. Temperatures for your Sunday pretty nice. Once again, we're calling it middle 40s, a few degrees warmer than what we saw today, so it should be a nice day. Going ahead into Monday for the work week forecast, we'll see another cold front pull through the area as we approach into Monday afternoon, Monday evening, and that will produce more in the way of clouds. Increasing cloudiness is what we're calling it for Monday. Temperatures not too bad. This map is actually indicating middle 50s for the day on Monday, but I think those models a little bit warm for us with a lot of the snow cover that's still on the ground and that kind of thing. We're going to go with upper 40s to near 50 degrees. How about tonight then? Let's take a look at the forecast. 22 is going to be the overnight low tonight. Mostly clear skies, and again a cold temperature for the overnight, but again near average, and those winds will pick up as that frontal passage comes through during the overnight. Winds out of the west-northwest. For the day tomorrow, we'll see 45 degrees, a tick or 2 degrees above what we saw today, and again high cloudiness, a seasonal day, and winds continuing out of the west at 10 to 15. Valley weather tomorrow, 44 degrees, more in the way of a breezy day with winds out of the west at 15, and again a few high clouds. Take a look at the 5-day, folks. Not too bad. Pretty dry as the work week progresses, and temperatures above average for some days and below, just below for other days. But that frontal passage on Monday will bring a few clouds, and it'll be windy for Tuesday, so we'll have to bundle up once again.
Not quite breaking 50.
No, getting close.
Getting close. Okay, thank you, John.
Thanks, Meredith.
Just ahead, a North Carolina woman learns her identity after a 2-year search, and an online magazine run by the University of Virginia students there, it's up for a national award. We'll tell you about that when we return. Don't go.
The best place to buy beautiful diamond jewelry since 1974 on the downtown mall.
I'm Gordon Latter for Kane Furniture. For more than 50 years, our family at Kane's has offered Central Virginia the latest in contemporary and traditional home fashions at the lowest prices. Well, now during our winter clearance sale, the values have never been better. You can save in every department and take up to 6 months to pay without finance charge. And new items are arriving every day. Come in soon.
With Kane Furniture.
Furniture, you'll have a home fashioned just for you.
Osteoporosis is a silent killer. The National Osteoporosis Foundation estimates that 50% of women over 50 will suffer from it. Osteoporosis causes broken bones, pain, deformity, and loss of mobility. If you or someone you care about has never been screened for osteoporosis, please listen carefully. We're looking for healthy women between 65 and 80, not taking estrogen or other drugs for prevention of osteoporosis, who have never had a bone density scan, to be part of an exciting research study conducted by Dr. Joanne Pinkerton at the Midlife Health Center. Call us today at 243-4722. We may be able to help.
100 years from now will not matter what your bank account was, the type of car you drove, or the type of house you lived in. But the world can be different if you are important in the life of a child. Help Big Brothers Big Sisters be important in the lives of area youth by participating in our 18th annual Bowl-a-thon. Join us February 26th at Stanton Bowling Lanes and Wayne Lanes as we bowl for kids' sake, raising funds to match children from single-parent homes with caring adults. Call your local office today.
It's Regis and Kathy Lee.
Look who's live. Guess who's dropping in?
Ouch!
From Marion Rhoda, the reunion you've been waiting for. It's Mary Tyler Moore and America's crown jewel. Meet the new Miss USA. Plus, Brian McKnight sings. Then later this week, Mariah Carey and Peter Wilson.
La femme.
Online.
Regis and Kathy Lee.
Monday morning at 10 on NBC 29.
She is Jane Doe no more, and now she's home. Mary Joyce Howard lived for 2 years in an Oklahoma City nursing home where no one knew her name and she couldn't tell them. Howard was struck by a car and left with amnesia and no name until a persistent nurse pushed her to remember her Social Security number.
It's a miracle she's alive, really, and there's been a lot of people in this world, and I'd just like to say thank you for helping bringing her home and helping her out.
Now, the numbers helped authorities unlock the secret to her identity, but then they faced a problem returning her home to her family in North Carolina. 2 paramedics read about the dilemma and volunteered their services to drive Howard the 21 hours to North Carolina and her family. An online news magazine created by University of Virginia students has been nominated for a national award. TheAngle.com was nominated as Best College Online News Source for the 2000 EPPY Awards. The site uses graphics, polls, and other interactive elements to present the news. The Angle is an affiliate of WashingtonPost.com, the online version of the Washington Post. Award winners will be announced on February 11th at a ceremony in New Orleans. Now, if you'd like to visit the website, just go to the address listed on your screen. Coming up in sports, the Virginia Cavaliers try to rebound from their loss to Maryland by taking on Duke. But they'll have to do it at Cameron Indoor Stadium, where they haven't won since 1995. Gary Cope has the highlights after the break.
When you put your name on the line, it means something. That's what Jiffy Lube Signature Service is all about. We put our name on the line every single day. It's our guarantee we did the job right. Jiffy Lube Signature Service. More than an oil change. And we offer quality Pennzoil and Quaker State products.
Visit Jiffy Lube locations at Route 29 or Pantop Shopping Center in Charlottesville and Greenville Avenue in Stanton.
The Valentine difference. You know, most jewelers acknowledge the 4 C's of diamondology: cut, clarity, color, and carat weight. But at Andrew Mitten Jewelers, Tim Taylor, sales manager, would add a 5th C, just as important: customer. What are the customer's requirements? What are his needs, his budget? At Andrew Mitten Jewelers, our diamonds meet the finest of the 4C standards, but it is always our goal to know and satisfy the needs of the 5th C, our customer. Customer, satisfaction, Valentine's, and Andrew Mitten Jewelers. They go together at Seminole Square.
It's the perfect entertainment and shopping fun for the whole family. Antiquers Mall. Antiquers Mall, 30,000 square feet of unique one-of-a-kind items, all under one climate-controlled roof. You'll find collectibles of all types, like toys from your childhood. Look for that antique you've always wanted. The prices are right and the selection is endless because Antiquers Mall has over 100 vendors, all under one roof. There's plenty of free parking at the Antique Superstore, Antiquers Mall on Route 29 North, across from Walmart.
If you want your car to pass its daily test, come to a place with a track record of great service, low prices, and nationwide warranties. Come to Meineke.
At Meineke, you won't pay a lot.
but you'll get a lot.
You'll always get a lot at Meineke. They'll keep you on the right track with quality brake service, shocks and struts, and of course, mufflers. All for that great Meineke price.
At Meineke, you won't pay a lot, but you'll get a lot.
The biggest sweepstakes in the millennium is on, so don't miss your chance to win big in the Check Us Out Sweepstakes 2000. You could win a 2000 Isuzu Rodeo from Price Hyundai Isuzu and spend the next decade worry-free. 2000 Isuzu Sport Utilities come with a 10-year, 120,000-mile warranty. We're giving away a trip to New Orleans from Enterprise Travel and a luxurious hydro spa from Foothill Pools and Spas. It's a great way to start Y2K.
Well, I knew it was going to be rough for the Cavs when I tuned in the first few minutes and Travis Watson took an elbow to the face. He really hit hard.
And that really hurt him. There was a lot of tense moments when he went down. Everybody was like, well, they really don't have a chance. So, you know, but when you think about it, going into Cameron, who really has a chance?
That's right. It's an intimidating place to play.
And they haven't lost there in, well, I can't remember the last time they lost there. So, well, earlier this season, the Virginia Cavaliers hosted Duke right here in Charlottesville and took the Blue Devils to overtime where they eventually lost 109-100. It would be a very different story Saturday afternoon where the two teams met again, this time at Duke in Cameron Indoor Stadium with the famed Cameron Crazies. You know who they are. Pete Gillen once said he never wanted to open a season on the road at Duke because you may never come back. Cavs on the road in Durham, North Carolina. Take on Duke, winners of 17 straight. First half, Stephon Dondon gets up and blocks Boozer's attempt. Chris Carrawell puts it back for two and a foul. Duke up by 8 early on. Ooh, and this one was ugly. More Blue Devils. Chris Williams, the other Chris Williams. Nice feed to Shane Battier for the two-handed slam. Devils up by 19. UVA trying to claw their way back into this one. Adam Hall gets the pass baseline, gets the awkward layup to fall. Hall finished with 11 points, but Pete Gillen and the Cavaliers trailed by 22, and it only got worse. UVA, no defense for Nick Horvath. The easy layup all alone. I don't know what they were looking at. Devils open up a 65-33 halftime lead, and they never look back as they crushed the Hoos by a final of 106-86. Donald Hand did lead all scorers, however, with 27 points in the loss. Other top 25 action, Muhammad Ali in attendance for the 7th-ranked UConn and number 8 Michigan State. First half Spartans on the break. Morris Peterson alley-oop to Jason Richardson for the slam. Stayed up 5 early, still in the first. Khalid El-Amin comes up short. Mateen Cleaves. There's a couple names for you. Collects it, takes it the other way for the easy 2, and the Spartans led big, 46-17 at the break. But State put it away in the second half, unbeknownst to him. Cleaves leaves it for Richardson. Jason taking care of business, slams the door shut on the Huskies. State wins 85-66. Now for a check of some other college scores and game times from around the country. I'm back. 2 local high school games on the schedule tonight. Fluvanna, who pulled out a 2-point win over Louisa last night, travels to Charlottesville to take on the first-place Black Knights. That's like playing Duke in their home court, who have won 9 straight. The Black Knights have, including Friday night's close win over Jefferson District rival Monticello. Also in action, Monticello looks to rebound against Albemarle, who won by 10 over Halifax Friday night. Marcus Wilson, a career high. 12 points in the win. That's not the career high, but this is 1,000 points for his career as a Patriot. Congratulations to him. Let's see what he can do tonight. We will have those highlights from both of those games tonight at 11. Well, the Washington Wizards have had 4 head coaches in less than 10 months, and all have had very little success. The newest one, Darrell Walker, already has a losing record, 1 win to 2 losses after last night's 7-point loss to the Miami Heat. Washington led by 17 at one point, but Alonzo Mourning led the Heat comeback with 22 of his game-high 32 points. Coming in the second half, Mitch Richmond led Washington with 21. The Wizards, again, are 1-2 under Coach Walker, who replaced Gar Hurd, fired earlier in the week. Only 6 games on the NBA schedule tonight, and here they are. From the wacky world of golf, Tiger Woods looking for a 6th straight tour win at Pebble Beach. Sweet, sassy Molassie, it's Ray Romano. Everybody loves Raymond. Tiger Woods on 18. Well, check this out. I wish I could hit my irons like this. 129 yards out, hits the flag. He would birdie the hole to finish at 5 under for the day. Oh, if I only had a game like that, I could be rich. Of course, Woods trying to become the first golfer to win 6 straight PGA tournaments since Ben Hogan did it way back when, before I was born. And in case you were wondering why Ray Romano was there, it is, after all, a Pro-Am event. Tennis, Davis Cup, USA Zimbabwe, doubles match, Rick Leach, Alex O'Brien of the U.S. versus Wayne Black, Kevin Olnet of Zimbabwe. Olnet serving, great cross-court winner by Olya Tselini, backhand at the net, U.S. down 5-4 in the 5th set. Match point for Zimbabwe. Rick Leach, second serve. That would be a double fault. And Zimbabwe wins in 5 sets. The crowd goes wild. 7-6, 5-7, 0-6, 7-5, 7-5. And they take a 2-1 lead in matches over the U.S. in Davis Cup play. Finally, it's cold and icy. That means it must be luge season. Actually, you can luge year-round depending on where you are. And right now in Switzerland, it's luge season. World Luge Championships, and these guys, Chris Thorpe and Gordy Shearer of the U.S., won the silver medal back in '98. Winter Olympics, training for the 2000 Olympic run, their final one, they say. However, on this day, they finished 6th. But considering that they finished 6th in the world, that's still not too bad. In 2 years, they'll be hurtling themselves down icy courses in pursuit of the gold, and hopefully we won't be hurtling ourselves down in the icy roads anytime soon.
Right, but you met these guys.
I did, actually, this summer, and it was really interesting. I talked to them. They were in Roanoke doing a junior luge series, trying to recruit young people, which is hard to do in Roanoke. Not a lot of ice and luge there, but they found a couple that they're going to take with them, and it was great to meet them and very interesting, and I hope to see them. They said they're going to do one more run, and that's it. They're going to retire after
Well, it's a sport that always gains popularity around Olympic time, but then it kind of falls off.
Unfortunately, yeah, but they're getting great funding now.
Okay, great. Well, thank you, Gary. We'll be right back.
You're a capable person. You can change a flat tire, preside at a board meeting, drive a truck. Let's face it, some things are best left to the experts. How to pack china or move the grandfather clock can be a problem. The Moving Man offers solutions. With full state and federal authority, the Moving Man offers same-day or next-day service. For a single heirloom or a household, watching us work is a moving experience. Call the Moving Man at 295-0999.
Ferguson Enterprises offers the very best in elegant and stylish lighting and plumbing fixtures. Choose from top quality designer lighting by Schoenbeck, Elk, Metropolitan, and Cristal. Let our professional consultants assist you in creating unique and tasteful kitchens and bathrooms with fixtures by Kohler and Calista. Ferguson Enterprises is an exclusive distributor for Virginia cast stone fireplace mantles made right here in Central Virginia. Ferguson Enterprises on 29 North across from Sam's Club. Visit our new designer appliance showroom opening soon.
For only $29.95, let weight loss forever change your life.
So how much weight have you lost?
120 pounds, half of myself.
I lost 87 pounds in 4.5 months. No dieting. I didn't have to worry about inconveniencing myself at all.
This program has been terrific for me because I'm a single mother, and I've tried other programs before that had you weigh things and count things, and I have 3 boys. I don't have time to do all of that.
Call Weight Loss Forever now and get started for only $29.95.
Tonight, an NBC event. The Pretender and Profiler join forces on one incredible case.
There's a killer out there, and I need your help to get him.
2 great minds working as one.
I look forward to that.
Working closer than expected. Then, the series premiere of The Others. They see to the other side with an incredible power to help.
It was a visit, not a dream.
The Others. Following The Pretender and Profiler starts 8/7 Central, NBC tonight.
Closed captioning for this Dateline 29 newscast is brought to you through a grant from Wolf and Farmer, attorneys concentrating in Social Security disability cases.
Coming up tonight on Dateline 29 News at 11, African Americans and other minorities often don't get as much exercise as white Americans. Tonight at 11, we'll tell you why Central Virginia health officials say that's an issue that is often overlooked. Again, that'll be tonight at 11. And for tonight's weather, it's going to be dry but cold.
And calm, yes. Cold temperatures once again tonight, near average though. We're expecting upper 20s. Did I say upper 20s? Yes, middle to upper 20s tonight. And of course, as you head out tomorrow morning, we'll see a few high clouds and a mostly sunny day during the afternoon with temperatures in the middle 40s, so not a bad day.
Still not breaking that 50 mark, which really helps get that snow melted because there still is a lot of ice on the roads. I know on my street there's a lot of ice still.
Still where I live, too.
So until the sun gets there.
Getting close on Monday, though, we should see temperatures creep up to near 50, so it'll be nice.
Okay.
Get that snow to dwindle away, huh?
Okay,
All right.
great. Well, thank you so much for watching. NBC Nightly News is next, and we hope to see you again tonight at 11. Good night.
Remembering those who perished aboard Alaska Air Flight 261 and analyzing the data from the plane's 2 black boxes to determine exactly what happened. Iraq and the Russians, new details about an oil smuggling operation. The uproar in Austria over a politician many feel is a messenger of hate. And a plan to help uninsured breast cancer patients in this country using federal funds to pay for their care.
From NBC News World Headquarters in New York, this is NBC Nightly News, reported by John Siegenthaler.
Good evening, everyone. We begin tonight with the painful process of grieving for the 88 victims of Alaska Air Flight 261. There were services